Hey, how's it going everyone? It's Ernest from TripAstute. In this video, we're sharing our top holiday gift ideas for that special traveler in your life or even for yourself. The holiday season often means buying gifts for others. With that in mind, I thought we would review some items that are beneficial to travelers. I try to stay clear of the stereotypical items that are often recommended. Instead, I wanted to focus on unique things that I'm guessing most travelers don't have but could probably use. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. TripAstute is a travel channel that is focused on sharing ways to make travel easier, affordable, and more enjoyable. Traveling can be stressful and expensive, so we're looking for ways to help you maximize your experience through travel tips, points and miles, and innovative gear. If that sounds interesting to you, please consider subscribing. So let's jump into our top 10 travel gift ideas for this holiday season. Number 1, destination maps and rings. If you haven't heard, passport stamps may be going away in the near future. In the past, I've recommended scratch-off maps that you can use to record where you've traveled. I still think that these are great gift ideas. However, another item that I recently saw featured in a travel magazine are travel rings by a Canadian company called the Traveler Collective. They make tiny rings that are stamped with the countries that you visited. These can then be made into a necklace or clip. What I love about the company is that they donate 20% of their profits back to social projects around the world. They say it's their way of giving back for all the great memories and experiences that they've gained while traveling. I personally haven't purchased them, but I'm definitely thinking about ordering a set for myself. It seems like a great way to memorialize and record where you've been and how much those experiences have changed your life. Number 2, merino wool clothing. We did a video earlier this year on why a lot of travelers are raving about wool clothing. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I actually love my merino wool shirts. They're not only comfortable, but they also seem wearable for more days between washes, which is very useful when traveling. Plus, the fabric has some unique temperature regulating qualities that make them versatile for traveling and outdoor activities. If you're looking for merino wool clothing, I definitely recommend Woolly Clothing Company. I actually got their long sleeve hoodie after testing out their t-shirt, and it's now one of my favorite items to carry. I even wear it around the apartment since it's so comfortable. Also, it looks like Woolly Clothing is going to be launching a pants line soon, so I'm eager to try it out to see whether it's a good fit for travelers. Number 3, human gear bottles, tubs, and utensils. Some items that I've used a lot in the past few years are my human gear soft bottles and utensils. I've mentioned it in a couple of videos, but I always think that they are a great gift idea for travelers. Like packing cubes, there's so many manufacturers of these silicone and plastic bottles and tubs, but Human Gear was the original. I always managed to find a use for their gear, especially when it comes to packing my liquids and toiletries. We've even used them for picnics at the beach, and they've always worked well without leaking. Number 4, portable safe. We've done a lot of portable safe reviews in the past. I really like these devices and I found them useful for a variety of situations like Airbnb stays and when traveling at smaller hotels. They're definitely useful products for travelers, especially those that stay in hostels or traveling through developing countries. Check out our portable safe playlist for more information. Number 5, packing gear. Okay, packing cubes might be the most common item on this list. A few years ago, it seemed like packing cubes were a new thing, but in the last few years, they've really grown in popularity, and rightfully so. They're a very useful item for traveling. That being said, I feel like you can never have too many of them, especially when they're available in different sizes and shapes. And if packing cubes are just too common for you, consider other packing devices and tools like compressible laundry bags or clothing envelope folders. We've done reviews of several of these items, so check out our packing gear playlist for more information. Number 6, organizers. As a traveler, I'm always looking for new ways to organize my gear. I have a few organizers and each fits a different need. I recently got a passport organizer from Zero Grid that I really like. It's extremely durable and high quality. I like that it has RFID protection, zips up, and is made from ripstop nylon. Their products even have a lifetime warranty. If you look online, you'll see that they're affordable and have a lot of great customer reviews. For electronics, I'm always looking for ways to keep everything nice and tidy. When I travel, I usually pack 2 different electronic organizers since I'm carrying a lot of cables and chargers. I really like using the Travelon UrbanTech accessory organizer that I featured in our How to Pack Cables and Chargers video. I also got a Zero Grid Electronics travel organizer, which has been great. The Zero Grid organizer has a ton of elastic straps, which means that I can fit a lot of different items in all sorts of different configurations. In fact, I'll usually carry one of these organizers in my suitcase while keeping the other in my backpack. I like to keep the chargers and cables that I might need on the plane close by, while my drone and camera chargers can usually stay packed in my larger bag. Number 7, chargers. As we accumulate more electronics in our life, we usually need more chargers. I love multi-port chargers that allow you to charge more than one device at a time. Those of you familiar with our videos know that I love battery chargers and power banks from Anker. I always carry my tiny PowerCore Mini Plus, and it's come in handy more times than I can remember. Also, I recently received an interesting charger from Hip Product Factory that allows you to charge your phone at the plug. This might seem like a weird thing, but I can't tell you how many times I've been in a hotel where there seems to be a lack of plugs. This allows me to charge my phone at the plug rather than leaving it on the floor where it could get stepped on when I'm walking to the bathroom at night. This is another company that I'm interested in exploring because they seem to make a lot of products that address common travel issues. Number 8, travel camera. This is by far the most expensive item on the list. Earlier this year, I did a review on the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 smartphone stabilizer, and I actually did not recommend it for travelers, mostly because it seemed to be bulky and cumbersome to use. Definitely check out our video for more details on why I decided to return it. However, DJI has recently released a new gimbal that is pocket-sized and extremely powerful. It hasn't officially been released yet. It actually comes out on December 15th, but a lot of tech reviewers had a chance to review it, and it seems like most of them found it to be amazing. While I don't have one either, it's definitely on my list of gear that I'm planning to get soon. I have a larger full-size gimbal, but this would allow me to travel with less weight. While your smartphone is a very powerful and capable camera, a separate and stabilized gimbal and camera gives you a lot of creative options. Plus, DJI is planning to release accessories like an underwater case, which makes this an awesome camera for those of you into adventure trips and sports. Number 9, global entry or TSA PreCheck. This is actually a great way to give the gift of travel without spending any money. For those of you into points and miles, you may want to consider giving global entry or TSA PreCheck to a friend or family member. If you're a points and miles collector, you often have multiple cards that reimburse you for global entry and TSA PreCheck. For example, I renewed my global entry last year with my Chase Sapphire Reserve. However, if I had another card that offered the reimbursement, like an American Express Platinum or Capital One Venture card, I could offer to pay for the program with my card, allowing a close friend or family member to get either global entry or TSA PreCheck. There isn't a seamless way to gift global entry or TSA PreCheck to someone else. You would need to have them use your card when paying. However, I think it's a great way to use a benefit that you already have and may not use while also improving the travel experience for someone else. Keep in mind that your card's benefit can only be used once every 5 years, since that's how long global entry membership lasts. Also, while I think that global entry is a much better value than TSA PreCheck, the application process for global entry is a lot more exhaustive and comprehensive. So if you have someone that might have some issues with their background or history, then you might want to opt for TSA PreCheck over global entry. Number 10, airline gift cards. Several credit cards offer a travel or airline credit. Most popular is the American Express Platinum and Gold cards, which give you credit toward airline incidentals. However, while gift cards are usually not considered an incidental purchase, certain airline gift cards are known to work in triggering this credit. In fact, I needed to use the $100 airline credit for my American Express Gold card for this year, and I recently purchased a gift card from Southwest. Keep in mind that you're limited to airlines that you've designated with this benefit. I'll include a link to a PointsGuy article that reviews which airline gift cards qualify for the credit. We've shared several links in the video description. TripPursuit does get a percentage if you use our link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps us to continue building content for this channel. Lastly, if your holiday plans include traveling away from home, make sure to check out our holiday travel video from last year. We also have free packing and travel checklists that you can download from our website for free. I'll include a link in the video description. We're hoping that it comes in handy. As always, if you enjoyed this video or found it useful, please give us a thumbs up and consider sharing our video with others. It really helps us with growing the channel and our community. Also, make sure to enter our 10,000 subscriber giveaway for 5 $20 Amazon gift cards. The giveaway runs until Friday, December 14th. Until next time, travel safe and travel smart.